Hi everyone, thank you for watching the video. As you can see, this is my deadlift training from October 7th of 2020. My last official deadlift workout before my first USAPL meet at the Philadelphia Fall Throwdown in Dan Campo's gym on October 17th. Today's workout was a variation workout focusing on pauses and a heavy single for the second set. The last time I actually did this particular workout, I actually ended with doing a 633 single. I decided to go with a 650 single to kind of be in a similar area on where my single for my opener is going to be for the competition. And I will definitely say that we're definitely in the right direction when it comes to these variations. And the speed on that second set in particular was definitely in the realm of what I was looking for. Doing the variation from doing the variation in the first set and how that fatigue would carry over. With the pauses, the quality could have definitely been just a little bit better, but we're definitely heading in the right direction when it comes to that variation as well as with that intensity. So I think overall, I think my body is getting more and more acclimated as the cycles go on, touching that weight. But I would definitely say that we're definitely in the right direction as far as the improvements and the adjustments need to be taken to improve with this particular variation in intensity as well. So, but like I said, that could also be a factor of with my second set with that 650 moving pretty well. That could also just be the counteract to the pauses not being long enough to what I'm looking for. So again, there's definitely room for opportunity, but we are definitely heading in the right direction. So I am planning to open around in the 650 range, maybe the 650, 655 range. So I do have an idea as far as a number. And again, we are going to base that off of how that moves. There's a lot of different factors that are going into play for this competition for me. One, I'm used to my 24-hour weigh-in, so this is going to be a complete new environment, doing a 2-hour weigh-in. Two, I'm not usually used to getting up and being at the competition at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I usually get there around 11 or 12 since I'm a deadlift only person. So I get to come in more during the middle of the competition and be able to get a little more rest. This is different. I got to come in early. So a lot of things that are going to come into factor. And then, of course, the obvious factor would be instead of deadlifting with a deadlift bar, I will be deadlifting with a stiff bar. I do train with a stiff bar, obviously, as you can see from the video, so it won't be a difficult transition. More specifically, I do train with an Eleiko bar, so as far as with the stiffness, that's something that won't be a concern. However, I don't really have a gauge as far as what my projected max would be with the stiff bar, so it's definitely going to be exciting to see how my body operates in these kind of conditions and see what potential I have. At the end of the day, the goal is always to bring 110%. And when it comes to meet week and getting the body ready for that, the approach will be the same and nothing will be different. One thing I would definitely say is that I've kept to my nutrition and kept my body in the weight range that I expect it to be at. I don't want it to be too low because I don't want it to affect me on the day of weighing where I'm a little bit dehydrated. I want it to be too high because I don't want to weigh too heavy where it's going to affect my leverages. So I'm definitely in the range of where I want to be at. And yeah, definitely no qualms and no complaints when it comes to the nutrition side. When it comes to the programming, one big win is I was able to hit my 2 sets of 6 with 584. That was something I wanted from previous working cycles, and that didn't happen. So we were able to get that. The next goal going forward will be to hit 606 for 2 sets of 5. I've gotten it for a set of 5 and a set of 4. I haven't gotten beyond that yet, so that will be the next goal going forward, is adding that 1 rep to get that 2x5. So definitely, we have our eyes set on what our projected goals are going to be for the remainder of the year, as well as ending the year off with doing the IPL Pro Olympia Invitational and on December 18th, where I'll be competing with a whole bunch of people in a deadlift only category based on Wilks, and the best person wins some cash. So definitely going to be interesting to do that competition. Obviously, this will be the last competition of the year for me since it is on the 19th of December, the 18th of December. So one of the last competitions of the year. Again, that was something I always wanted to do because I never had the time because it was so close to IPL Worlds and towards the end of the powerlifting season. So I'm happy that I have the opportunity to do this, and I definitely want to go all out for this particular competition. So even there, I do have a set number in mind as well on what I think I'm going to be shooting for. And yeah, obviously that will be with the deadlift bar as well. So I have a couple goals lined up for me as far as for the remainder of the year. Also with this competition next Saturday. And yeah, just hopefully we're going to end the year on a good note. And I will most likely be shutting it down from there all the way up till March for the Arnold. So just going to give the body a break as far as with going all out and testing my max, and obviously in a competition setting as well. So I just want to really take that time to get my body ready for the Arnold, and either hopefully doing the USAPL, doing their Pro Deadlift Invitational, or doing the XPC Deadlift Invitational. So yeah, we will see. We will see what happens. So yeah, like I said, a lot of wins that comes from this particular training cycle and meet prep. One of my particular variations that I've done, it's kind of been lacking as far as progress. Well, I kind of condensed it back. The frequency, reason being, is because it's been making my hamstrings particularly sore, and I noticed that even though the following week when I would start doing our workout, it would still affect me in training. So I kind of scaled it back a little bit just to play it smart and safe and not put any overuse on my right hamstring. So I just wanted to play it safe there. And obviously look into enhancing that particular variation at this competition as well. And yeah, just getting my body ready for what is to come. So yeah, I a lot of PRs in this particular meet prep. I hit 672 for a double off the floor with the stiff bar as well. That was the heaviest I've ever done with a stiff bar and kilo plates also. From blocks, I hit 700 for a double. Again, same thing, heaviest I've ever done off of blocks with kilo plates also. And then hitting this 2x6 with 584. So really a significant amount of progress that has come in this particular meet prep. So definitely an exciting thing to see how that's going to carry over on competition day. So I'm definitely going to make sure that I do my part and do the exact same prep that I've been doing these past two competitions that have worked flawlessly, and not make any changes. And we will see how everything transpires. So yeah, the last video will just be my deload for the competition. Probably talk about any last minute stuff there. And yeah, after that, I will have my meet recap from the USAPL meet. So again, my USAPL debut. I've been competing for 6 years. I never thought I was going to ever compete in the USAPL meet, but in a few days, that day has finally come. So definitely looking forward to the challenges and seeing how I fare. And I will definitely share all that experience with you guys and give my perspective on the differences I see between the USAPL and the USPA in competition format. So again, I thank you guys for watching my videos and supporting me. It's been a big help. And again, you know, I support everybody that is going through this particular time with what's going on in this world. And I just want everybody to be encouraged, be positive, stay safe. I wish all of you all the best, and enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you so much. Take care, and always believe in yourself. That's the most important thing. Always believe in yourself. Take care.